Hey there, Wargamers. Josh here from MiniWarGaming, and look who I found to play a game with today.
Matthew!
So we're going to throw down 1,500 points. We're going to do the Guard versus Tyranids, but we're going to take it a little bit old school with the mission.
We play and call it work. MiniWarGaming's Warhammer 40k Battle Report.
Let's start off taking a look at my Astra Militarum. This is going to be a combined arms detachment. Two characters I'm running. I'm going to have a stand-in for Ursula Creed as my warlord. I've also brought along a commissar with the drill commander enhancement. Battle line choices, I have 4 identical squads. They're going to be Cadian shock troops because I don't know, I think it fits best with what I'm trying to do here. My other data sheets, I've got a squad of Attilan Rough Riders. I've got a Bulgrin squad. I've got 3 different Cadian heavy weapon squads because I can't put them with the infantry squads anymore. I've got a squad of Kazarkin. And then I've also brought along a pair of Lehman Russ battle tanks and a Hellhound. That is just about 1,495 points of Astra Militarum.
For my 1,500 point list, I'm going to be bringing the Warrior Detachment, the Grotmas Christmas thing that came out in December. This one allows all Warriors and Winged Tyranid Primes to have a 5-up invuln, and that does confer to the unit as well, so when you join the Gargoyles, they'll have 5-up invulns. And it gives us a nice cool set amount of stratagems that usually interact with warriors and endless multitudes. I'm going to be leading the entire thing with a Hive Tyrant, the Grand Hive Tyrant, who will be joining a unit of Tyrant Guard with Crushing Claws. And then at the back there, we've got a Exocrine, heavy support, and a Carnifex with Crushing Claws and Stranglethorn Cannon. We've got 2 units of Tyranid Warriors, 1 unit with ranged weapons, joined by a Tyranid Prime with an upgrade to give them +1 to hit, and the other one a unit of Warriors with nothing attached to them. Then we've got a big unit of 20 Gargoyles attached with a Winged Tyranid Prime with an upgrade to give them -1 to hit when you're shooting at them, obviously. In the back there is a unit of 3 Zoanthropes to provide a little bit more synapse. And then finally we have 2 units of Termagants with Devours and Stranglewebs. And one of them is a unit of 20 and the other is a unit of 10.
Wargamers, I have something exciting to tell you. We have a sponsor, which is Wayland Games. They are sponsoring this battle report. Now the cool thing about that isn't the fact that they offer worldwide shipping, or they have massive stock quantities, or it's like you can get anything you can possibly imagine in their store because they have thousands of products. It's the fact that they're doing push-ups. Like, look at this. Like, isn't that nuts? They're trying to discover how many they can do and who can do the most on their team. And it's perfect because we are just moving. The timing couldn't be better. We had this miniature designed by Titan Forge, and it's designed to go on your hobby shelf and remind you to just move. Now available in the MiniWarGaming Forge. By getting this mini, you're making a commitment to yourself that you will just move more, do more, be more active. This one, only get if you want to make a commitment to yourself to move more. Otherwise, get Ravage Star, because Wayland Games is carrying Ravage Star in the UK, and that's also another fantastic news piece. Now, back to the battle report.
For the mission today, Matt and I were kind of talking about it. We've decided to be a little bit more old school. So we're gonna go seek and destroy from my old 4th edition rulebook here. To summarize the mission, we'll read the little fluff blurb here. There's only one objective in war. Find your enemy, crush him utterly, and take away his means to mount further resistance. The enemy must be sought out and eliminated. No prisoners, no mercy. Now, there's a good chunk of you viewers that probably haven't seen a mission like this. We're gonna use a couple different scenario special rules here, and we're gonna use the Omega level. So that's Escalation, Concealment, Infiltrate, Deep Strike, Dusk and Dawn, Victory Points, and Random Game Length. Let's take a look at our sweet, sweet battlefield for today. Matt, tell me what you set up.
Well,
what inspired it?
What inspired it? Well, I essentially could only do basic infantry. Escalation states that you can only set up basic infantry. Now, they don't give a perfect example of what that means, but it's essentially infantry that's not jump infantry. So things that were jump infantry before were usually things that had fly, but Zoanthropes did not count in that. And like warriors were infantry, that kind of stuff. And so you could be Terminators, doesn't matter. It's not troop choices, it's just infantry. And everything else goes in reserve, and then you roll for reserves, old school. So turn 2, you roll on a 4+, things come in, then 3+, then you have to roll 2+, ongoing. So this is all my basic infantry. So 2 units of Termagants, 2 units of warriors, and the Zoanthropes.
So minimum unit, maximum unit.
Big unit.
Big unit of warriors, and Zoanthropes.
Exactly.
So I sweep over to this side of the battlefield. Same thing, playing guard, got a lot of infantry. So I have one of my infantry squads being led by the commissar here with a little battery of mortars. And then way downtown on the other side here is everything else of mine that is infantry. So I've got my autocannons, more mortars, my other 3 infantry squads, my warlord and bodyguard, plus some bullgrins. Before we get into the action, of course, we could give a shout out to why this table looks so nice. So this is a old school table war gaming mat. And then the terrain, we have a mix of things here. So we have a bunch of destroyed GW vehicles and stuff like that. Adam at Greenleaf Terrain did that. And then we also have a mix of war scenery and the new Runes of Perdition that we're producing.
Another one of the rules we're playing with is called Dusk and Dawn. And this is where we roll to see if we're going to be doing night fighting at the beginning or the end of the game. So if you roll a die and you roll a 1, there's night fighting for the first turn only. If you roll a 6, there's turn 6 and onwards. So either it's dusk or it's dawn, or neither. So Josh will do
that's a
the
crazy concept. Let's find this out. And with a 4,
Boo.
we are not fighting at night whatsoever. If for anybody curious, the way night fighting works is that would limit the range. You'd have to test every time you go to shoot to see how far you can see. But luckily, we don't have to really worry about it. We're rolling d6 now to see who is going to determine who goes first. Who gets to pick?
It's not automatic for this one.
I get a 4 to your 1. Ooh. Okay, looking at my options here, I think I am going to opt to have the Tyranids take the first turn, because we're especially going to get to see a special rule called Concealment. Here we are, top of the turn for Matthew, command phase. Anything fancy you need to do? Because I don't know what your army does.
No command phase shenanigans yet. I do have stratagems, but nothing else.
Okay, so nothing else. Looking over across where everything currently is, we're going to show you where it all ends up, and we will interrupt if anything particularly interesting happens. And with movie magic, we're back right away. So tell me what you did here. What is the game plan over on this flank?
I advanced.
Did you fully advance?
Well, I stayed out of sight. Advance, stay out of sight.
So yeah, trying to push this flank forward a little bit, but not unnecessarily exposing yourself to shots.
No.
Even though, okay, sorry, there's not night fighting, so that couldn't have helped you.
No.
Then over here, much the same. So we have your unit of warriors pushing this flank, and you've got the termagants in support. The gambit kind of paid off because I wanted to split your force up, but we'll see if I can capitalize it on that. What do we have for shooting now?
None.
None? There's no assault weapons or anything like that?
I can't see you. I stayed behind ruins.
You can see. Oh, because this is your footprint.
Yeah, we called this before the game that this is a ruin.
That makes sense. That makes a whole lot of sense. I just didn't pay attention to it. Well, is that it for the turn then?
Yeah.
There we go. Let's get ready for Astra Militarum turn 1. Start of the Astra Militarum turn. In the corner here, I think I'm going to go ahead and just bubble out some orders with my Creed stand-in. So I think what we're doing this, because the squad itself can take an order, the Khazar can, it's going to be take cover, take cover, take cover, take cover. Over on this flank, no real orders to worry about there because I'm not fixing bayonets, and we're not particularly worried about OC right now. We're going to talk about victory points real quick and how that's going to work. So the way that scoring in this works is basically when you kill a unit, you get that many victory points towards your total. Now at the end of the game, if there's a unit that's below half strength but not destroyed, you get
Half its value.
Isn't that a crazy concept?
Weird.
Absolutely wild. So we're not worried about that. And the other thing that kind of comes up is that the way that they're writing the rules for certain units now, they're keyed in that if they're near an objective, enemy needs near an objective. So we've added that in, and let's see if I can point them all out. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Last but not least 5. They count as objectives. So anybody within 6 is going to count as being within range of an objective. It doesn't give you any points advantage in the game normally, but if you have abilities that key off of being near objectives or the enemy being near objectives, we can still make use of those rules. Other than that, nothing really in the command phase. You've seen where my stuff is. I'm going to go ahead and move it on up. Decided to move this infantry squad up. I think the goal here is trying to get it cover on as much as I can to survive the onslaught that I know that's coming my way. So the commissar's led his squad into the ruins here, and then over on the other flank, much the same, pretty much advances across the board, just pushing the infantry line up. Now over to my shooting. Mortars are going to go ahead, opening up onto this big healthy squad of termagants. See if I can get a couple of them off the board. So these are D6 blast. And you have how many in the squad there?
20.
Okay, so this plus, bad at math, 12.
Yes.
Oh, good, I rolled low. I can't see you, so I'm looking for 5s here. I'll get the benefit of heavy, but you also are minus 1 to be hit, because you're behind there. Let's see what we can't get. And for everybody wondering, I won't get my lethals, because you're also not visible. 7 hits, pretty respectable. What is your toughness, good sir?
3.
Okay, so looking for 3s to wound you. Huzzah! Saving on?
4s, because of counting in cover, so you killed 2 of them.
Well, it's a start.
Boom.
Didn't get as many of them as I wanted to, so I think what we're gonna do, this weak flank here is gonna just support the stronger flank, and I'm gonna have these 3 mortars lob shots over there. So it's gonna be this plus 9, because I did kill a couple.
Ooh.
Show me hitting on 5s. Okay, well, it's not bad for hitting on 5s. I'm strength 5, but I'm still wounding on 3s anyways. All right. There you go, take 5 saves, nerd. Now we'll see.
4 up because of cover. You killed 2 more.
Woo!
Bam.
Dude, probably very cinematic.
Yeah.
It looks cool. Well, I'm not gonna lie, that's all I have. So give you guys a quick little sweep of the battlefield here, show you what we got going on before we move to Tyranid turn 2, where you're probably gonna break cover and I'm gonna cry about it.
Doing old school reserves, so I have 4 units in reserve. I must roll to see if they come on.
Because you have nothing in the command phase.
Yeah, I guess there's that, but...
We got command points.
I thought reserves is just the beginning of the game, or beginning of the turn.
We've been doing it at the beginning of the movement. Because technically it existed before there was a command phase.
Well, I gained a command point, and so
yeah, huzzah!
I don't have anything else in the command phase until more interesting things happen.
Fair.
So reserves are that when a unit is in reserve, you must roll to see if it comes on, and if you do manage to roll it, you have to come on. And we're walking on our table edge, as if you started off the table, except for my gargoyles, which are deep striking. And it's a 4+ on turn 2, so my Hive Tyrant, nope.
Very good.
This is bringing back memories that I do not like. Exocrine, okay, good. The gargoyles, deep striking, no, of course not. Then the Carnifex, nope. Why would I have 50-50 when I could have just 1?
I haven't heard that tone in years.
No. Exocrine will walk on, he moves 8 inches. Now he is within line of sight of your autocannon heavy weapons because you're in the ruins and I'm in the ruins. Did you want to overwatch? Right now you can see me with all 3. Because
but that's the thing, you've got a crazy good save on him, right?
And you do have a 4-up overwatch right now with all your special rules.
Yeah, but what
crazy good save? I have a 3-up save and I'm in cover. So I can't go to a 2-up, but you have AP, so it should be good.
No, I'm going to save it for the Warriors, probably.
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise. Now that is complete, we get the chance to get the rest of your army going. So we have 2 distinct flanks here. Well, no, I guess you get a little bit of things going on in the middle. So Warriors and the Termagants that get a little bit beat up. Zoanthropes, and then more Termagants and Warriors. Let's see where they all end up. And the moves are done. So we've got the Termagants here moving up. The Cowardly Warriors, I don't know what the Hive Mind is doing or hiding back there with the Zoanthropes.
Weird that they didn't want to step out, because aren't your autocannons like 3 damage?
Maybe.
And my guys are 3 wounds each.
That's weird.
Yeah.
The Hive Mind's super concerned about keeping
and they're
these guys
melee,
alive.
so they don't even get to shoot you once they come out.
Is that entirely melee, that squad?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Warriors now are either melee or they are ranged. Now the ranged ones still have melee.
Okay.
But the melee ones have more attacks that are twin linked.
Gotcha.
So yeah, no, it's they're going to hide until.
I'll keep calling you a coward.
That's fine.
These
Termagants realized they were following the wrong squad, so they charged back, or they ran back this way. And the Warriors kind of took to cover and the buildings so that some of them could see the mortars and a few others could see your squad hiding in those ruins.
Well, let's see what the shooting phase looks like then.
We're going to start. You don't really have any defensive stratagems I have to worry about. So except go to ground, so you could give them a 6-up invuln if you wanted to. We have the exocrine that's going to fire into your heavy weapon squad. Did you want to go to ground and give a 6-up invuln? You can also benefit from cover, but they already have that.
But no, I'm not going to do that.
I don't think it's worth it either. No. So he's going to be D6 plus 3 shots. 7.
Well, that's a lot.
And we're hitting on 3s and killing on 2s. Good start. You ready to die?
Yeah, go for it.
Every 2 plus is just a dead. So I have to roll a lot of 1s here. All right, I wiped the squad. 65 points!
Woo!
Is that what it is? 65 points?
I think these guys are 65.
Yeah, 65 points!
I've considered doing reinforcements, but not going to. They just get wiped out. Sorry to everybody that just died.
Let's come to the other side of the table, and then we'll go back to those termagants. So we're going to fire some warriors here. We have 3 warriors with 3 different weapons. Isn't that nice?
I love it.
Firing into these guys, although I think a couple of the weapons will be able to combine, maybe. I think they have different APs, though. And then we've got 2 warriors here with 2 different weapons firing back at your mortars, because you did shoot, so you're not concealed, which was a rule in play, but didn't really come up.
Right. Arguably, you could have just shot at other stuff anyways. It wouldn't have made a difference. For anybody wondering, the concealment rule would have basically, if a squad hasn't moved, shot, or charged,
or psychic powers,
then they get to have basically the benefits of the night fighting rules.
Yeah, so when I would say I want to shoot them, I'd roll 2d6, and I'd multiply that by 3, and that's how far I can see.
So you'd only be able to see 12 inches when you went to go shoot against concealed stuff. So it could have saved them, but who cares?
But you killed 2 termagants.
I did.
I'm going to use the stratagem that they have to target a unit of them, plus endless multitudes that are nearby, there aren't any, to reroll 1s to wound, and if they're Tyranid warriors, they also reroll 1s to hit.
Aren't you just fancy?
And I'm also +1 to hit because of an enhancement I gave the prime that's with them. So we'll start with the venom cannon because it can one-shot them. It's only D3 shots though, blast. And so we're only getting 1 shot. So now we're hitting on 3s with the +1, rerolling 1s.
What about 2s? Do you reroll 2s?
I mean, I could use a command point, but no way, Jose. And then we'll do D6 plus 1 shots with the Barbed Strangler. So we got 4 shots. So we're hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s with these as well. But
why are your stupid bugs such good shots?
And why did I roll a 2 again? Reroll the 1. Hey, we got 3 hits. Now these are strength 5, so 3s, rerolling 1s. Hey, all 3, AP 1, so you got 6-up saves.
Yeah.
Hey, we killed exactly 1.
This one's gone.
I'll take it.
All right, now we've got 3 different guns,
and they all
and bonuses and different stuff.
They all have a different AP or a different strength, and so I have to roll them separately. Let's just start with the venom cannon. It'll be D3 plus 2 shots, so we're gonna get 5 shots. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. Hey, look at those 2s. I'm getting lots of 2s. Hey, and then we're wounding on 2s, re-rolling 1s. These will be AP 2, so you'll get a 6-up save because you're a 5-up base, I believe.
I am a 5-up base. But I get the benefit of cover.
Aha, cover. How much? Oh, none of them hit the building. So
that was pretty close, though.
Yeah. So it narrowly went through the window and blew up right in the middle of all of them.
Just splashed. 2, 3.
That's a good start.
4.
And then the Barbed Strangler will be D3 plus 5 shots. Wait, there was 10 guys, right?
There's 11 technically.
So plus 3 shots then. Oh, is there a character in there?
There is a character in there.
With multi-wounds? It wouldn't matter. I'm not going to get through to him. I could have done the venom cannon last and done multi. Yeah, it's +1 basically, and then +2 more because you started with 10. So we're looking at 6 shots, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. Look at I'm rolling lots of 2s. Isn't that nice?
It's not that many 2s. Great. I've rolled an average amount of 2s.
Boo!
This feels like an old school Matthew Bat rap.
2s to wound, re-rolling 1s, and AP 1 only. So you got 5-up saves against those 4. And only 1 hit the window.
Okay, well that would have been great if I had that same roll last time.
Yeah, that one hit one of the dead bodies already.
Sad.
We're gonna make it super dark. And then just 3 simple death spitter shots. I say simple because this is hurling some those parasites that come through and just burrow into you and then eat you from the inside out.
Yep.
Welcome to
You're very gracious as you're taking people's model off the board. You know that?
3s to hit. And strength 5, so 3s to wound, re-rolling 1s. And AP 1, 5-up saves.
That's my victory every time is to hear you kind of laugh.
And 1 more dies. Okay, that was good. I didn't expect to wipe the squad, so that was quite good otherwise. Next up, we've got this Termagant squad, but we're going to pop a strat from the warriors behind them. Actually, no, I don't have to, because this is not a warrior plus endless multitudes one. To give them +2 strength on their weapons. So they go from strength 4 to 6. And they're just gonna all these devour shots into this. But they'll have a 4-up save. They're in really good cover, so.
Yeah, they're
Should be fine, should be fine.
loving their lives.
28 shots, because 14 of them are in range. Hitting
All right,
on
well, let's see if you
fours.
get 14 hits.
Somewhere around there. I got 15 hits, Josh.
Look at you go.
I am Mr. Efficient.
Above average math.
Now I'll roll a bunch of ones.
Yep.
2s to wound. Oh, no, 14 wounds.
All right, looking for 4-up saves with the benefit of cover.
Doing this twice, because I did a lot more than that.
I don't know, I just rolled 7. We were talking.
Yeah, I did 14 wounds.
Yeah, so I obviously just have to roll it twice.
Yeah, you didn't even plan
You
it.
were talking
How did
when I
you
was over
manage
there.
to actually
There's
do it
3.
wrong and right at the same time?
That's my career here at MiniWarGaming.
I guess that's true.
That sums it up. I guess that's true.
All right, roll a bunch of 1s, 2s, and 3s. Look
Uh,
at that, you're perfectly average. You lost 7 guys out of 14.
Command phase, we're gonna bubble out basically, take cover again, because I want to have a little bit of cover saves. I'll be standing more out in the open this time, so I don't want to die right away.
Is it just benefit of cover?
Yeah, I think technically it's improved their save by 1.
Oh,
But I'd have to go double check it, now that you put me on the spot. Doesn't matter though. It does improve your save by 1.
yeah, take cover doesn't give you cover.
Okay, to be perfectly fair though, I read the book, I didn't read the app. So maybe they changed it in the app too. No, but no, they're gonna have one better to their save. I owe you Battle Shock test there. It's probably not gonna make a difference. These guys love it. They don't care.
Not a bit.
It's because everybody on the top floor doesn't realize the bottom floor just exploded. You're supposed to laugh
What's
at that.
worse, it's not exploded. A bunch of devour bugs literally infested through the windows. Like, you have to kind of picture that. This swarm of devour bugs came in and ate them. So when they look down there, they'll see skeletons.
Yeah, I'd be happy being on the
And
second
big,
floor
and
being
big
like,
fat beetles. And big fat beetles kind of like going, oh, so heavy now. Just crawling around. It's quite horrific if you really think about it.
Yeah. Well, ready to watch me roll on my reserves?
I know you have the other one to do.
Oh yeah, you're right. I do have this over here.
Yeah, Battle Shock.
No,
Hey!
they're the exact opposite. They saw exactly what happened to their comrades.
Does that do anything though?
Not really. I think the commissar might be able to shoot somebody and get a reroll or something like
I
that.
guess
But
it
no,
stops you from overwatching with the 3 guys.
yeah, pretty much.
Or if they die, you won't be able to bring
I
them
won't
back.
be able to bring that squad back.
Yeah, because
the character doesn't come back anyways. It doesn't matter. It's good. Okay. It does stop me from rolling a vehicle on here and getting the one of my strats though.
Okay, well, there's something.
So. Time to bring out my reserves. Matthew's weirdly anxious about this.
No, I'm not anxious.
It's gonna
I'm
be fun.
accepting the fact that I got 1 out of 4, so you're gonna get 3 out of 4.
Now I know that you don't watch my content, and I'm a little bit hurt because my reserves never show up when I roll.
Yeah, but mine never show up, so
Bump,
my negative energy, see?
bump,
Okay,
So,
okay.
bump,
Oh,
bump.
you
look,
got average.
Half my reserves showed up.
You laugh, but only one of mine
I
did.
didn't need these guys.
Oh, whatever.
And yeah, bringing on the reinforcements. We're gonna roll the Russ up. He's gonna be sitting in cover there. And we'll face down. I don't want to face down against your big dumb monster, but I'm going to, and we'll see how that works out. It'll be perfectly fine for me, I'm sure.
Normally, he's not the best thing to fire at a Leman Russ, but because of the attachment he's in, the
Yeah.
stratagem. Because what's your toughness? 9?
Not
Not 11, right?
He is toughness 11.
Is he actually?
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
What the crap?
it's a Leman Russ,
Yeah, so
the hammer of the Emperor.
well, the nice thing is I'm strength 9 normally, but I can actually give him strength 11, which I was hoping was going to take him to 3s to wound, but so
They can force a wound. That's almost as good.
yeah. It's not the ideal weapon to take that out. He's obvious, as you can see, he's good at killing
Yep.
multi-wound
Elite infantry, yep.
elite infantry. Like the Ogrins would maybe be a little annoying because you got the shields, which makes them
I do have some shields that give me a 4 pinball and some shields that give me 4 wounds.
4 wounds, and I'm a 3 damage weapon.
Yep.
So that's like the most annoying thing to fire at, because either you ignore it altogether or you have to. I take every 2 hits.
right.
Anyways,
Well,
he's up.
with
We're
all
facing
this-
up.
yeah, we got the
don't
rust.
want to shoot at each other. It's not the ideal targets, and we can both complain about it all day.
Yep. And then we've got the wedge forming as I bring my glorious cavalry on. Honestly, the worst part about these guys, I love the models so much. It's Wargames Atlantic stuff. I haven't had a chance to use them a whole ton, and they look glorious as they die.
Well, they brought horses.
Yeah.
There's more biomass.
All right, so movement complete for the rest of everything over here. Didn't do anything too fancy. I brought this infantry squad back to potentially give me some better overwatch. Pushed these infantry squads up, and we did run the Bulgrins. They have not been doing their PT, so they only went an extra 1 inches there. Other than that, we're gonna get ready for the shooting phase, and I got a couple strats to pop. So I think what we're gonna do is a coordinated action. So start of any phase, 1 regiment unit from your army and 1 squadron unit from your army within 6 and visible to the regiment unit. Their orders affect each other. So I'm gonna have the Kazarkin squad here and him share the orders.
Which ones?
So far they have, it was take cover. And then this phase...
Now, take cover doesn't actually work on him because it doesn't have a max that it can benefit from.
Yeah, but I think it just could help with if you get a bunch of AP coming my way.
Oh, okay.
But more importantly, I'm gonna have them use their, I think it's a once per round ability that they can take an order themselves, and that's gonna be the take aim. So I'll be getting the bonus to hit. So +1 ballistic skill. Then I'm also gonna go ahead and pop fields of fire. So shooting phase, 1 regiment unit, 1 squadron unit, select 1 enemy unit, and until the end of the phase, I get 1 better AP, so that'll be the large lad over there.
Who gets the better AP?
The Russ and the Kazarkin squad, even though the Kazarkin squad is not gonna be shooting at you.
Oh, so you select another squad and they
Yeah, so the way it works is I select 1 regiment to unit and 1 squadron unit that have not been selected to shoot. Then I select an enemy unit until the end of the phase. Each time your selected regiment and squadron make an attack against the enemy unit, improve the AP by 1.
So you're +1 to hit and +1 AP?
Yep. I really haven't played much coordinated arms, and I'm realizing I just use it for my scions. So I do have a Vox in the squad there. So I get 2 chances to try to refund the command point. So I guess there's only 1 that cost me 1.
I was going to say you only get 1 chance.
Oh, there
you
it
get
is.
it back. So you spent 0 command points.
Yep, and did a bunch of different things, and now I'm gonna shoot you with a tank. Let's go get them heavy bolters first. This is gonna be 9 shots downtown. Hitting on 3s now, rerolling 1s. Okay, well I got some 1s to reroll, I like that. You're not gonna comment on my 2s?
Nope.
It's only when you roll them. Okay, cool. So that is gonna be 1 lethal, and then a sustained. And now I see if I wound you. What's your toughness?
10. So you need 6s to wound?
Indeed. Okay, we got 2 wounding hits. The AP is 1 better, so this is an AP total of 2. So I think you're on a 4-up save.
So yeah, you get a 4-up with cover. I'm good.
Go home, Matthew. D6 plus 3 shots with the battle cannon. Okay, so it's gonna be 6 shots total. Not too shabby. Show me 3s. Ugh.
Oh, okay, I will comment on that.
That happens.
Oh,
You gotta take the good with the bad. You can't complain at everything.
all of those strats just to do that. I told you. Didn't I say that off camera? I said you're going to roll high and low and the strats
No,
won't
you
have
said
matter.
you were going to.
No, I said you were going to roll
okay,
1s
well,
and 6s and it won't have
I'll
matter.
be honest, I wasn't paying attention.
All of that work.
These are AP2
I spent
essentially
45 minutes waiting for Josh to do those strats. And in the end, they didn't matter. What's the AP normally?
AP1 normally.
So AP2?
Yep.
So we're back to 4-ups as well. Well,
Okay, so you rolled 4 dice and you got 4 6s, eh?
Yeah,
what's
that's
the
average.
math on that, math boy?
average.
Okay, yeah. All right, let's go get him with the hotshot volley guns into those termagants. So show me hitting on 2s.
Oh, I hit it on 2. Oh, because
of the take aim. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, look at that, rolling 2s. These are gonna wound you on 3s. We got a grand total of 3 wounding hits at 6-up saves.
Yeah, because you had AP1 plus AP1, and I'm in cover. So 3 die.
2 not overcharged plasmas.
You sure you don't want to overcharge?
They hit. And yeah, they wound.
Of course they do. Now that should just go right through, right?
Yeah.
But I do have 6-up invulns with the zone throps nearby. The 2 more die, so that's 5. So it's
And the regular hot shots that can see. 1 still missed. These are 4s. And AP1.
so AP2.
No, they don't. Sorry, they're not bonus AP. If I was shooting at your big guy, they were bonus AP.
Oh, I've been playing at the bonus AP this whole time.
Oh, well, it hasn't been for that much.
5 up. It's fine. I rolled high or low, so 2 more die. So 7 die in total from that volley.
Okay, that's not too bad. Infantry squad up next. Shooting all my regular rifles. Looking for 4s.
Nothing special here.
I'm lethal against you. So I got a couple wounding hits off the hop, and then these are looking for 4s. Cool. No AP. Just 5 saves.
4 ups. So 3 die.
Single plasma shooting over. Okay.
Supercharged, obviously.
Obviously not.
You got me because your AP is good.
Yep.
And I have a 6 up invuln, not a 5 up.
Very good. Well, I've severely diminished the squad that I wasn't as concerned about. So let's go ahead now, and we're just going to toss. Yeah, we got a little bit of shooting up here. So I think I got a single plasma shot and a single rifle shot at you. Rifle shot. Plasma shot. Okay, well, their friends all died, so they get a pass. I'm going to take a pause from over here and instead have us go. I'm going to be targeting this squad of termagants here, and that'll be with the pair of mortars back there. So it's going to be +2 to each of these, I think, right?
Yes, yeah. +4 total.
There we go.
That's better.
That's average. All right, so yeah, long bombing those shots. I don't get any of my bonuses or anything like that. Just show me 5s to hit. Thank you.
Bad.
Thank
Not bad.
you. 3s to wound.
Very good.
Okay.
But I'm sorry.
It's a handsome amount. You got a 4-up save.
I know, that's why I'm sorry. Because watch
Now you're
this.
gonna fail them. Ah, dang it.
Well, I did fail a couple.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, on the plus side, if you fire at them with other mortars, you still get +1 shots.
I do still get the +1 shots. I wanted to see if I could kind of cripple these guys a little bit more before I worried about sending the big squad of mortars one way or another. Yeah, I think I'm gonna send these 3 mortars. Because you have the same weapon loadouts on either squad, eh?
Yeah, just
Yeah, I'll send them
devours.
into the diminished squad. So no, oh sorry, I get +3 total of this, because you still have 5 there. Survey says slightly below average. I actually can't properly see it because how you pulled casualties. So who cares? Hitting on 5s again.
Totally on purpose. Master plan.
You're so brilliant at Warhammer.
I am so good at Warhammer.
So we're gonna get 4 hits total there. And 3 wounds. Show me what you got, Glanfield.
Show me what you got. 4 up. Yep.
Oh
Yep.
no!
You hit the building.
It wouldn't have mattered.
You hit the building.
anyways.
Just smash to the top level.
6 lasgun shots out of the Rough Riders going over there. See if I can get a couple kills. I got a couple hits. That's supposed to laugh at me, Matthew. Show some love and
Hey,
support
look at that.
Okay, so we got 2 wounding hits.
They're devastating, right?
Yep.
4 up. Nope. Oh my goodness.
Laughing at me is devastating.
No, I'm laughing at this. The one. I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you.
Oh, well, that's fair. Last little bit of shooting. We're gonna go with this diminished squad is gonna throw some long bomb hopeful shots. AK like a bolt pistol maybe and a couple plasma shots.
Supercharged, right?
Yeah.
I am multi.
You want to see how you can guarantee that your guy's gonna supercharge?
Oh, that's darker than the Devours.
A little bit. So we'll just throw the single bolt pistol shot over that way first, and then he'll
Sir,
point
yes,
it.
sir.
Then he'll point it at him. I hit. I wound.
Hey!
Huzzah!
And I save.
Oh, well, that's sad. Okay, 2 overcharged plasma shots coming your way.
You can do it. Oh.
That is lethal because of the enhancement I gave to them. They stood still.
Oh, so they get criticals on 5s?
Correct.
Okay. AP on a plasma is 3.
3 with the overcharge, yeah.
So I have a 6-up save. You ready for this? Oh, no, I have a 5-up invuln because of my detachment. Didn't matter.
Ha-ha!
6 to a 5 to a 4. So 2 damage to one of them.
That's about all I've got.
Yeah, I know. Sad. Put it on a guy right there.
Cool. I think that's all I've got. And not doing as much damage as I wanted to.
No.
But
Not
that's
at all.
A-okay as we get ready for Tyranids, the turn, number 3.
Tress.
I insist you roll your battle shock test.
Yeah, 3d6 on the termagants because they're within synapse, so 8+. They make it with a 9.
That was close.
Yeah, sure.
Ready to see some 3-ups?
Nope.
Who you gonna roll a 3 up on first?
No, it doesn't matter because I'm going to make one of these 3.
Okay.
I made 1 out of 4 up, so I'll make 1 out of 3.
Which one do you
3-ups.
really want to have show up?
At this point, I don't know because the Hive Tyrant needed to show up right away because he has auras and I need him to get off the table. So he needs to show up this turn, otherwise he's going to be completely useless. Other than that, I'm not sure. Hive Tyrant 3+. Yay! That's all I'm going to get though. You ready? Card effects. Oh.
So OP.
Oh! What is this? Sorcery! I am Zinch in disguise. I was so...
And the reserves have arrived.
You fight in the shadows now as I blanket the sky. And there's also the Hive Tyrant back here with his Tyrant Guard, little bitsy guys. And then we've got the Carnifex right here. He's all the way over here. He's not going to have much to do, but I wanted to make sure he's in line of sight to fire at your horsies.
They're so glorious.
Yeah,
Don't do that.
They don't get to do anything because they're horsies. I have a bias against horses.
As we get ready for the movement, we're just going to do a quick little sweep across the battlefield, show you where all those Tyranids are, and then where they all end up. Alrighty, so we have the warriors, the Shrikes, moved up. The kind of Shrikes.
They're jumping around.
So that gives the whole unit fly.
Well, technically they have the fly keyword.
Okay.
There's arguments about whether they get to use the fly rule, but I don't really care. I don't really do it. I like to pretend to just to bother Steve.
And then the Termagants have moved up. Zoanthropes have moved forward. These warriors moved up. I was going to show you the super cool Overwatch, but then I helped Matt measure and he moved his guy back out.
Yep, because you can do that in this game.
Lame.
Yeah. And then I hid these Termagants so you can't get their points. They are below half, so you'll get half of their 120 points.
Ooh, that's 60 points.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah, they're not cheap like your guys. Shooting phase, Exocrine is going to fire at the Bulgrin.
How dare you?
They're toughness 6, so giving them +2 strength won't matter. And no strats really needed here. If I do manage to hit them at least once, then I'll be rerolling ones to hit them, like with everybody else.
That's cool. Is that for just shooting or melee as well?
Just shooting.
Okay.
It's basically symbiotic targeting. So D6 +4 shots, because there's at least 5 of them. Oh my. There's no minuses
kids,
to hit them?
Sometimes you let the Wookiee win.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
2s to hit, because I stood still. Oh, he doesn't get to reroll ones, because he has to hit them, and then there's a symbiotic targeting.
That's
3s to wound? Can we do any of that? Okay, that's good. So we got 5 wounds at AP 3.
Okay, I'm gonna make this super complicated.
Yeah.
5-up save is gonna go on the guy in the back there. Okay, so
going.
he takes 2 damage.
Well, just keep going, because you have to keep going on him anyways. Keep going until he's taken 4. So now he's taken 4. But
Now he's taken 4.
He's got 3 wounds?
No,
Yeah.
that guy's got 4 wounds because he doesn't have
Oh,
the
you're putting
invuln
on the
save.
high wounds guy, not the
Correct.
invuln guy.
Now a 6-up feel no pain.
So he's still alive.
And the last save, he's fine.
Wow, that's fun.
Now, quick reminder for everybody at home. If you would like to come in and hear Matt talk about how silly your rules are, but how not silly his rules are, you can go to miniwargaming.com/challenge and come on in for a battle report.
No, not even gonna refute it.
Who's shooting next?
Heavy venom cannon into the same squad.
Okay, awesome.
So it's D3 +1 shots because it's blast. And then, so we got 4 shots. And then he's hitting on 2s, and because of the symbiotic targeting, we are rerolling 1s to hit, which is good because you always roll 1s when, oh, look at that. The rerolls are rerolls into rerolls into rerolls.
Right.
3s to wound because it's strength 9, so we got 2 wounds. Only AP 2 on these.
Only
so
AP 2.
Because he's a 5-up normally, so that would be a 7-up.
Well, he's a 3-up normally.
3-up becomes 5-up becomes 4-up. So you got 2 4-ups, so you got to do them one at a time. All right, again. Okay, so no damage. Carnifex back here. I'm going to use a strat to make him strength 9 instead of 7 for a Stranglethorn cannon, and fire it at your horsies.
You bully.
Yep, that's
You
me.
dirty dog.
D6 +3 shots. So we got 5 shots. Don't worry, he only hits on 4s. Hey, would you look at that? But don't worry, he only wounds on 2s. Okay, it's AP 1 only.
Okay, just looking for 4-up saves because I'm gonna have cover pretty much everywhere.
Yep.
They are 2 damage each though?
What's that? Yeah, they're 2 damage each, so every failed one is a dead horsey. 2 dead horsies.
No.
No, it's nay.
God, you got me good. You got me good on that one. It's awful.
We're gonna come over to these warriors. They're gonna fire, as many as can will fire at the mortars because we can charge the other guys. So we're gonna be efficient. So we've got 1, 2, 3 that will fire at the mortars.
Okay.
And then we've got one barbed strangler back here that'll fire at these mooks.
What do you want to start with then?
I'll start with the barbed strangler.
Versus mooks?
Versus, well, they're all mooks. They're guard. D6 plus 1 shots. Golly. And I'm not using any strats for this. We're going to be hitting on 3s thanks to the +1. Okay.
What about 1s and 2s?
Well, they don't hit.
Oh, okay.
That's implied
Gotcha.
by the hitting on 3s. But 4s, 5s, and 6s also do hit, just in case that wasn't clear.
Gotcha.
Josh.
Yeah.
These are something to wound. It'll be at least 3s. So 2 wounds, AP 1, so you're back to your regular save. Okay, you're fine.
Go home.
I didn't care about them. I was going to charge them anyways. And then we got the 2 venom cannons into them. D3 shots each. So we're looking at 4 shots hitting on 3s. Okay, and every 2+ just kills one of them. No saves. They're dead.
Oh, you overkilled them. Look at the inefficiency.
Did you want to spend 2 command points and bring them back?
No, not them.
Back over here, we're going to have as the gargoyles descend, they fire their flesh borers down on this squad. This one guy way over here can see all of them, so they have no cover, but they have taken cover, but they don't have cover from take cover. They have
Improved their save.
improved their save by 1. 4s to hit.
Average. Middling.
Could have made them.
Mildly disappointing.
Yeah. Could have saved the +2
You're not
strength
even
for
going to
them.
kill all my guys here.
3s to wound.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, we'll see.
10 4-up saves coming up. Ready?
I could kill them all.
Yeah! You killed 4 of them.
Hey, you know what? And when all is said and done, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's not awful.
Because I rolled above average, so you got above average, and I brought it back to average.
Yeah.
Welcome to rolling a million dice.
With the rerolls and stuff.
Yeah.
Half the time.
We'll fire the Devourers and the Strangle Web into them.
Okay, cool. Which, did they both have AP, or any of them have AP?
No, this is devastating.
Oh, okay.
We'll start with the Strangle
See
Web.
if I can be devastated.
It's D6 auto hits. Yay! It's strength 2. Devastating. So
Oh, okay.
So it's just basically you're looking for 6s unless you're up against toughness 3. Hey, I actually got a mortal wound. Don't normally.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
And then the Devourers hitting on 4s.
How many shots do these things get?
2 shots each.
Ooh.
I know. You
Strength?
give up a strength for and assault for an extra shot.
Okay.
So we want strength 4 instead of 5. So 4 is to wound. So we got 5 wounds, no AP.
Yeah, enough guys in cover here. So 3-up saves.
Hey, we killed one with
So-
the mortal wound. The Zone Thropes are really good at killing the Leman Russ, so they are going to fire at the horses.
It's fair.
They're going to do their Warp Blast, so it's D3 plus 1 shots each. So D3, or so it'll be +3 on the top of this.
You're a jerk.
11 shots. We're looking at 3s to hit. Oh.
Could you not?
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, here you go. 1s and 2s. 1s and 2s.
Yeah, sure. 3s to wound. Hey, you got 2 2s.
It did the other way.
You forced pulled instead of forced pushed.
Yep. So what's the, how many in with
There
the
was
AP?
7 AP2, so you have kind of they're 2 damage each, or no, they're D3 damage each. They're even better. So you got 4 of them in cover, so 4 5-up saves to
'Cause it's
start.
AP2.
Yeah, they're D3 damage each. So they're really annoying. So go ahead and roll another one, a 5th one. Okay, so we've got 4 of them, so we're going to be D3 damage each. So okay, so that kills 1. There we are, 2.
Okay, so there's 2 dead.
So
and
I got
3 more saves to make now, exactly?
no, you did 4 plus 1. So
Oh,
you
it's
got
2.
You got 2 more, which you can do both at the same time. Hey, I only killed 2. That could have been much worse.
Oh yeah, you did, okay.
Yeah, because I
I'm
rolled.
like 2.
No, because I rolled I did the perfect thing with D3s against 2 wound models, where you roll 1, then 3, then 1, then 3.
That's what I appreciate about you.
Yeah.
That's all the
That's it.
shooting done, so let's get over to charging. Where would you like to charge?
We're gonna start right here.
Okay.
Declare a charge into those 3 little guys. Poor little dudes. 4 inches is definitely in. So no problemo. And we're just gonna murder them. Is that okay?
Oh, we'll see. I got an invuln save,
Oh.
I think. Good. Now
And
we're
then,
gonna
this is probably going to be a stupid move because the Bulgrins are like really, really hard to kill. So we're going to charge with the melee warriors into them. And that should be it.
Not an impressive charge, but a charge nonetheless. Let me just see if I want to Overwatch with anybody before you go.
Sure.
I got so many, I might just have the Rust do it.
So, is the refunding thing? You've already done that once this battle round.
Did I do it once this
No,
battle
no,
round?
because it's my turn first.
Yep.
So you could still refund it on top of that.
I think
and then
so.
does she reduce it by one as well? Once per turn? Or
No, okay, so the refund is coming from this squad when
Only
they get
from that
affected
squad.
by one. But I think I can still do the cost one less.
Oh, that's what I mean. Oh, okay, so you can just do it for free.
Basically.
So just Overwatch for free.
Sure.
What are you going to fire with? The Leaving Rust then?
Yeah, let's do the Living Rust.
Okay.
Yeah, it's only Regiment. So this one is costing me one finally.
Oh, you
you
don't
would
get
be
to
so
refund
kind
it
to mark it down.
or anything. So you're down to 4.
Okay, cool. D6 plus 3 shots of the battle cannon.
Well, is it deep plus 3 base?
It is blast. You're
So
right.
you get another 1 on top of that. So it's 8.
Okay, so shooting in, you're not near one of our quote-unquote objectives. So these are 6s, rerolling 1s.
Nothing so far, but hey, you got 2
Thanks,
more
Matt.
chances.
Thanks. Dang it.
You got heavy bolters.
Yep. Heavy bees, those would have been perfect for killing warriors.
Yes, they would have.
Perfect.
They would have. Oh, reroll
So-
that 1.
Yep, and then those are sustained as well. Okay.
You got 8 hits, but not lethal.
No. Because you're infantry.
That is
Well, you're
correct.
not monster or vehicle. So strength 5 versus your toughness 5 or 6?
5.
Toughness
So
5?
4 is to wound. So 4 wounds, not bad.
Okay, AP 1.
So I have a 4-up save and cover.
Yep.
So you kill 1 and a bit.
And there we go, a charge was made.
One of them died as they went in.
Sad. Tragic.
I was about to do the attack over there first, and then Josh reminded me about the interrupt stratagem. I don't know why I forgot that.
Yep.
So we're going to do this first, so that you don't beat the snot out of them before they have a chance to do nothing to you.
I'll try to beat the son of them after.
Well, joke's on you. These only do 1 damage each. So your -1 damage thing is nonsense.
You've invalidated my rule?
Yeah, you still have your feel no pain.
Yeah, there's that.
We're going to use all the strats so that I can be extra moody when it does nothing. Hey, you know what? Own it, right?
You don't need strats to be extra moody.
Yeah, I know, right? No, I'm just moody right now. I want to be extra moody. So I'm going to do the 1 strat that gives them +1 strength.
Okay.
So couple that with their synapse +1 strength, and it brings them up to strength 7 from 5. So now they'll be winning you on 3s. And they have twin legs. So
Ooh, aren't you spiffy?
yeah, they normally hit on 3s. They have a stance that they can take at the beginning of the battle round, either reroll 1s to hit or reroll 1s to save. I'm going to choose to reroll 1s to save, because I'm going to use the other strat that lets them reroll 1s to wound. And because they're warriors, they reroll 1s to hit. Because one thing we love about this edition is that they've toned down how many rerolls there are.
Weirdly enough, they might have actually. I don't remember 9th edition super well, but I think this
just a
actually
fever
might
dream.
be toned down.
Really, I could save the command point because I'm already rerolling everything to wound. And I could, you know what, I'm going to save the command point for something else. So I won't be rerolling 1s to save.
Wait till it gets you.
Anyway,
Wait till it gets
I
you.
don't care at this point. So I'm hitting
You
you on
will.
3s to hit with 30 attacks because there's 6 attacks each. Rerolling. Oh, I see a lot of 2s. Wait, no, there were just lots of 1s.
There's 3 of them.
It looked like a lot.
There's
right?
a lot! More than I can handle.
Okay, that wasn't that great, but it's okay because now I'm winning on.
Pretty good.
Whatever. Because you're gonna have to like do
It's about
everything
what I
individually,
expected.
and it's gonna like take half an hour for you to kill 2 dudes.
Yeah, well, okay, see, that's the thing is that I pointed out the fact that I didn't know my army super well. You're like, no, you hold the camera. So this is your fault it's taking
No,
so
this is
long.
great. This is great. 3s to wound. Rerolling everything. Reroll. Okay, there's some more.
Okay, so we're looking at 5-up saves.
So 3 up normally, so 5 up. So 6 up, feel no pain. Please just kill him right away so we can. There we go. Thank you.
Okay,
Not
cool.
because I want him dead, but because then we can roll more dice. So
Yep.
then you said you're gonna put on these guys next.
I'm gonna put on those guys next.
So there's 6 wounds on them. So hold on, I'll keep track of it for you. So you're doing 6 more.
I'm doing 6 more right now.
Yeah, and those are going to be 4 up invulns, followed by 6 up feel no pain.
Yep.
So you might as well just like rapid fire those.
Okay,
Okay, so that's 4
so-
wounds. So that kills 1 and injures the next down to 2 wounds. I'll just put a big die there for now.
Yep. And so I got 2
So
more
I got to do
saves.
2 more on 4 ups. That was a pretty bad roll actually.
Thanks.
And a 6 up invuln or 6 up feel no pain. Okay, so keep going. 2 more.
Good.
I'll keep track. What reroll or 6 up invuln. Or he's got 1 wound left, so do another one. I'm keeping track. Just trust me. 6 up, feeling the pain. Okay, so now you can just pick up 10 more, and these will be 5 up, 6 up.
Okay.
Okay, now we're at the easy part.
5 up, 6 up.
Okay, this is already I've done more than I thought I would. Oh. Well, I can kill maybe I'll kill 2 more. They are 4 wounds each at this point. Yeah. Oh wait, just barely 1 stays alive. So 1 more dies. Do you care which ones die?
This is correct.
That is correct. Okay, and then I will just pile in, make sure.
Well, that wasn't fun.
That was way more effective. So it turns out the way to kill things that have a million rules is to just ignore most of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, weird.
Well, now that that's done, we're gonna go all the way downtown.
And you're gonna interrupt?
It would be funny.
You've got 4 command points, man.
No, it's
You
okay.
could finish off a warrior.
No.
Okay, fine. Then I will pile. We'll start with the winged Tyranid Prime. Nice and simple, hitting on 2s. Sustained. Oh, golly, that makes up for 1 of those. And 2s to wound. Only AP 1 for some reason. Feels like every character is AP 1, 2 damage, right?
Okay.
So we got 4 AP 1. So you got 4 6-up saves. And they're dead. No, you still have.
No,
oh, there's a
then
character
I
in
have a
there.
5-up invuln
Oh,
save.
there's a character in there. I forgot about
Matthew.
that. Sorry, jeez. So he's got 1 wound left. How many wounds does he have in total? Okay.
2 wounds left, nerd.
Then we got 10 more attacks coming from now.
Oh, jeez.
So same weapons, but there's not twin linked, and they're only 5 attacks each.
Gotcha.
So 2s to hit because of the +1 from the enhancement. It's funny because it doesn't matter. 2s to wound because of the +1 strength from being in synapse. So we got 6 more of them.
6 more of them here.
Oh, I could have done them all together. So now he's dead.
He's super dead.
Yeah.
Pop. We consolidate towards our
Objective. Yeah, we follow the rules of objectives for it.
Yep, cool. I dig it. So now it's just going to be the Bulgrin swinging back at you. Alrighty.
Hitting back?
Swinging in. Hitting you on 3s.
I'm gonna do my some sort of stratagem. I can't remember what it's called. I'm totally not making this up.
Yeah, this is the most made up thing I've ever heard.
I'm making it up. The warriors, you have -1 to wound them because your strength is higher than their
Didn't you
toughness.
spend all your strats earlier?
No, I changed my mind because they had the rerolls to wound, and so I just said I just won't bother with it. And so
How convenient.
yeah, so I used their ability to reroll once to hit rather than the
Gonna
stratagem.
have a couple misses. So I'm gonna wound you on 4s now.
Yes, because your strength's 7. Hey, that
meta for 1.
1 command point for
AP
1
1.
wound. Okay, hold on. AP 1, you said?
Yep.
Oh, watch this. That was the 1 that
Oh, yeah.
was over there.
That's fine.
So it would have mattered. So now we're looking at 5 up.
Oh, yeah, sure. Okay, I see what you did.
Oh, sorry. That probably looked like I was just. That was a really good
That's
sleight
how
of
the
hand right
instruments
there.
can tell it.
All 3 went through. How much damage each?
2 damage each.
So that kills 1. That's already at 1 wound. And it kills the next. I'll even kill the leader-looking dude because he doesn't do anything different now.
That's fair.
So I killed 2 of them.
Okay. Well, that's not.
Not bad.
awful
2 for
swing
2.
Back. Well, you killed 4.
No, I mean like
Two guys
guys
killed.
killed.
Yeah,
That tells you how powerful they would have been if I didn't kill them first.
that's fair.
Yeah. What about their legs?
That's it. That's all. Let's give you a little sweep of the battlefield. At end of Tyranid's turn 3, I am getting beaten up, but let's see if the Imperium can counterattack. All right, command phase. First thing, we're just gonna take aim all the way around here.
You're just gonna go
take
for it.
aim, take aim, take aim.
Can't they do 2?
The squad, they could accept 2,
Oh, but he
and the
still can only
squad
do.
itself. No, this one hands out 3, so I could order this multiple times if I wanted to.
Okay, I understand now.
Yeah. But they also give themselves an order, but that's in any phase technically, so I could change my mind later if I want.
I see.
All right. Now, because Matt got all of his reinforcements on last turn, he was super gracious, said I can bring mine on automatically without rolling.
Yeah, sure.
So big thanks to Matt
Yeah,
there.
after you roll, you can bring them on automatically if you roll 3+.
Here. Oh, no.
Hey!
The rest is showing up. Really could have used him, but that's okay. I did owe you a battle shock there. Ready? They failed. It doesn't matter.
Okay, hold on.
Don't do the stupid shadow in the warp. Make me do it everywhere.
You know I have to do it before you battle shock anyways, so.
Oh, well, good. Well, you shouldn't have told me to roll my battle shock then.
I know.
Should have declared
My
it.
fault.
Yeah. I'm embarrassed for you.
You should be.
And that Russ is going to roll in right over here, trying to put, you know what, whatever. Let's go for it. Put the hurt down.
Yeah.
Drive me closer so I can hit them with my sword.
That's right.
And then I just have the pocket of everything over here, ready to move on up. Okay, I forgot. I got to battle shock these guys too. 7 up.
Ooh, that's a big deal because you
So
want
it's
to fall
a
back.
fail because I do want to fall back.
You're gonna fall back anyways. It's just
Yep.
1s and 2s, right?
Yep. So they're gonna go this way,
A gentle step back.
and I'll let you do the honors of rolling for them both.
Oh, I roll?
I'll let you do the honors.
We don't roll per model, so I just roll 2 dice, right? Here we go. You're fine.
Yeah, cool. They didn't care. Yeah. This is practice. Yeah, the rest of my movements done. The cavalry gloriously moving forward in the name of the Emperor. Infantry
Praise
squad
be.
here moved forward. Moved this infantry squad up, but still kept within 6 of them.
You're gonna get that Overwatch one time.
Commander
this
group
game.
has come over. I like to have it to be a threatened thing, and then obviously I've moved the Bulgrin there. So that brings us over to the shooting. Yes.
Yes.
I didn't really consider this. I think I'm gonna just throw a take cover on them as well from them.
Oh, they can do it to themselves?
Yeah, I think so. There's a lot of things I'm checking here. Let's do this Leman Russ here that rolled point blanking. We're gonna start with a las cannon.
Hold on. I'm gonna pop the strat because this is one I did wrong and I took the damage for it. So over here, when I made you do -1 to wound, that's only a shooting one.
Oh.
So I actually took the damage because you saw me fail it because I was
That's
trying to
fair,
show
yep.
off that it didn't matter.
Yep.
And so I will now use that strat over here on them. Now, if there was an endless multitude nearby, they could put it on them as well.
Okay.
There's not. So -1 to wound them if you hit them with weapons that are higher strength than their toughness.
Yeah, that'll work. That'll work against
We'll
a bunch of these.
We'll see.
Okay, we're gonna start off with the las cannon. 4. Hey, guess what? You're by an objective.
Well, you're
That's still
reroll
missed.
ones anyways.
Yeah. We've got the multiple melters.
Melt the guns? No, hold on. I have 1 wound left on one guy.
Yep.
So do you care about the order?
Nope.
That's true. They're damage 3 weapons after.
So
Are they hitting on 4s?
Yeah.
Okay, rerolls at least, right? There we are.
Triple hits.
So normally 3s,
Threes,
so
now 4s.
4s. Show me a 3, so yay, look at that. Command point. Yeah, 5 up invulns, because that's my thing from this detachment. So 2 go through, so 1 just
down.
straight up dies. Oh yeah, it's plus, yeah, you know what, I'll just kill back here because otherwise we're out of coherency. Although I don't think that's gonna matter in a moment.
Hopefully not. Battle cannon.
+3 normally?
Yep.
So-
+4.
So +4 then, so 10 shots.
Alrighty. How many guys did you have in that squad?
I had 6 plus the
No, like how many of those squads start with?
6.
Oh.
Why?
No reason.
You thought you killed more?
Oh, because the leader. Sorry, my
Yeah, there's a
brain
leader. There's a
completely
character
totally shut off. I'm like,
attached.
wait a second. Wait a
force.
tick.
Oh, re-rolls because I'm near an objective. Oh, okay. Well, it might still hurt. What's the strength of this normally?
10.
So 3s to wound then, instead of 2s. Didn't matter. Didn't roll any 2s.
AP1.
Well, that doesn't matter. Well, okay, it doesn't matter. I'm 5 up. So we're looking at 5 ups all across the board.
Yep.
So how many was it? Was it 4? Ooh, I want to make at least one of these. Oh, that is at least. They're 3 damage a pop?
Yeah.
All right, we'll kill one. It was at
Okay, next bit is going to be these mortars of firing into these nerds. All right, so 3d6 plus 12.
plus 12.
Huzzah! Very good. It'd be 4s to hit.
Oh, sorry, -1 to hit because of my enhancement. Sigh.
5s to hit. Well, we got some lethals in there, so
Lots of lethals.
okay. Well, good. Oh, there's 2 less hits then. That's sad. 3s to wound. Okay, so we got a
6.
grand total of 6 wounds so far on the
that
first
half of them?
volley. Yeah, and then the second volley, I got a bunch of hits,
Did you get your 4?
and then 3s to wound.
Okay.
Okay, so
Well,
that
either way, that's good.
hopefully you kept track because I did not.
I did.
I think you have 14 saves.
You have 14 saves, and I have a 5 up invuln. So it's 5 up no matter what because. Oh, wait, do you have AP 0?
Yeah.
Oh, it's still 5 up.
Okay.
I'm a 6 up save, and then I'm in cover.
Gotcha.
So, or 5 up invuln. I made 4 of them. So you just killed 10. You killed half of them.
Huzzah!
Good shot.
Thank you. So I'm going to coordinated action between these two. So they're both going to share their take aim. And then...
But you get that back.
No, that's potentially
Oh,
if
it's
I do
only
it there.
on yourself.
But now I'm going to do Fields of Fire.
But don't you reduce
Probably.
a command point by 1?
Oh yeah, I can reduce it by 1. Yeah, you're totally
so
right.
that's free.
Yeah,
That's what I meant by good.
yeah.
Sorry, I know you have a
I
different.
don't actually get it back because now I'm going to go and do the whole AP thing. Picking the big guy in the back again.
Oh, that's 12 inches?
Pretty sure it is. I think it's just pick 2 squads. I don't think there's a range on that one.
Oh, really? It's no range.
So I get this one back on a 5-up because it's affecting them.
Oh, you spent a command point. Now you only have 4 left.
Dang it. Okay, cool.
fell into
Now
my trap.
before I forget all of that, we're going to have that Russ long bomb the shots.
Oh, you do this again? Like, it's just, like, what's
yeah,
the point?
definition of insanity, right?
Yeah, okay. You only killed, like, you took, like, 2 wounds off of a Bulgrin. He's not that good.
Yeah, but he's points.
Okay, do it.
9 heavy bolter shots. Hitting on 3s, now rerolling 1s. Oh,
And
look at the 2s.
Lethal.
Look at the 2s.
Because I am monster.
It's true. There it's also sustained. I was going to get to that. Okay, so I'm going to throw that one back in, and that's your lethal.
And 6 is to wound. So 2.
2, AP2 again.
Because of the extra AP, that's
Yep.
right. We're gonna do that right this time. So 4-ups. Oh, remember last time I made all the 4-ups? Mm-hmm. Well, now I'm not.
Good, I'm glad. Let's hit you with the battle cannon. Maximum shots. And those 9 shots hitting on 3s. Oh, I didn't reroll. No, shame. What's your toughness?
10.
Toughness 10. Okay, so 4 is to wound.
So
Okay,
6 wounds.
6 wounding hits, and these are to get an effective AP of 2.
So we're at 4-ups. You killed it. Because they're 3
Good.
damage a pop, right?
They are.
He's not close enough to anything that exploding matters. Not that he'd ever explode anyways.
Only when it dramatically impacts you. Cool, feel good about that. I feel like a big man. So now we're gonna go ahead and have the infantry back here pop shots into the, no, I'm just do the Kazrakin into them. Here's all the hot weaponry shooting at the warriors there. So these are gonna be hitting you on 2s. Very good.
No rerolls?
Very good. No, but I believe these are lethals.
Yes, I am infantry.
And these are regiment. Then 5s. Okay, there you go. Take 4 saves at AP 1.
So 5-ups. How much damage?
Just 1.
So it kills the 1, injures the next.
Okay. Plasmas. Regular roll plasmas. Hit you a bunch, and then these are this. No, they didn't have the thing anyway.
No, it was the other ones.
Okay, yeah.
3.
3's wound. AP 2.
So 5-up invulns. So 1 more wound gets through.
Okay, 1 sneaks through. And then I've got to figure out what the boss man's pistol is. Here comes 4 shots with duty and vengeance. Actually, I cheated myself. I have 5 more hot shots, but I'll do those after in a second. Okay, so these are going to hit on 2s now. Oh, I got 2 misses. These are strength 5.
The 4s.
There's 1 at AP 2.
5-up.
Very good.
Kills another.
And then I got the 5 hot shots that I forgot for the rapid fire. So there's 1 that's automatically going to wound you. Okay, 2 saves.
I make 1 of them. So he's down to 2 wounds.
All right, then I'm going to shoot you with this infantry squad. Rapid fire the plasma. Looking for 3s. So there's 1 lethal. Makes your save.
5-up invuln. And
Good.
you got 1 wound left because he didn't overcharge.
I got to throw 1 more die in here after, so I'm just going to reroll a miss. But hitting on 3s because of the take aim. I'm going to reroll this 2 because this is the last pistol. There you go. Still a miss. So we've got 2 lethals.
But let me just throw those in there right away. 4-ups. You got
Okay,
it.
cool.
Save.
From there, we're going to move over to this. Actually, yeah, we'll do this guard squad here, shooting up at your gargoyles. Basically, I'm back to 4s now because of the -1 to hit and the +1.
Oh, that mattered.
Mattered a bunch. But I wounded you 3 times.
Yeah, because of lethal.
No AP.
5-up invulns or saves, whatever you want to take. So 3 more die.
Nice. And then 2 shots with the plasma.
1 straight through. 5-up
yep.
invuln.
Okay, well, he's fine. And then we're going to do this squad here shooting. Pour it on. Singular las gun. Hits. Singular plasma does not. Does the las gun hit? Sorry, wound? It does. I don't know why I did it that in order. My brain just decided.
I was like, that's strange, but okay. You declared it,
Yep.
so
As long as I'm saying it.
Yeah.
Rough Riders are going to go ahead and do their grenades at the zoanthropes.
3 mortal wounds. That kills one.
This makes me feel good about this. And then the shooting will be the 2 up front are going to be shooting up there. The 3 in the back are shooting over this way that they can see. So the 3 that are shooting into the termagants. So we've got 1 lethal, 2 hits.
It's -1 to hit. I'm not sure if that matters.
That was into them.
Oh, it's them.
Yeah.
Never mind.
So there's just 1 wounding hit.
And no...
You got cover, no AP.
No AP, so 4 up.
You're fine. And then the ones that are shooting up into the... how did you say it was Gargoyles? I
Gargoyles.
it earlier.
It's Gargoyles. -1 to hit.
Take 1 save.
1 5 up invuln. Kill
No.
another. Haha, now you can't charge them. Joke's on you.
What a shame. I'm going to be charging your zoanthropes anyways. I do believe that's all my shooting, so I'm going to go ahead and have the glorious horse charge. And I think what I'm going to do is declare both the zoanthropes and these here as my targets.
Oh, you mean like split? I'm going to overwatch with the 2 zoanthropes.
Ooh,
Because
okay.
I think I'm on the way out, so I want to have some fun.
Yep, absolutely.
So we're going to do 2d3 shots from the zoanthropes. So we've got a healthy average of 4 shots.
I like it.
And these are going to just hit on 6s. Nothing special. Got 1. 3s to wound. Okay, AP 1. No,
5 up.
2. AP 2.
Oh,
D3 damage though. This is where they.
Oh, okay.
This is where they're annoying. Hey, I killed one.
so
Look at that.
This one off.
1 command point for 1 horsey. I will pay that price.
That's not awful.
Any day.
Okay, declare the charge. And they go 9. They're in.
Did you make it?
Yeah. Now that that's done, we're gonna go over here and I'm gonna charge the Russin. I might have failed.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I do. I'll just command point it. I got enough.
Yeah, you really do.
Okay, he's in.
And then another command point to tank shock.
Indeed, good sir. How could you have guessed? Looking for 11 5-ups. Crush him.
4 mortal wounds, so it kills 1 and injures another 1.
I'm very proud of myself.
You should be.
All right, I think that's it there. So let's go right to combat. And we're just gonna, horsies, to no one's surprise, swinging at zoanthropes, because I don't want them running around. All right, let's start off with the goad lance here. So 2 attacks on 3s. I've hit you twice. These are strength 6.
So 2s to wound because of lance.
Correct. They both wound.
4 up invuln. You kill
okay.
1.
They're 2 damage apiece there.
Look at that. You just killed 1. The train did not break. It is magnetizable, which makes it super easy to store. And that's why I did that. Because look at this wonderful advertisement for the Ruins of Perdition. Available now on My Mini Factory and coming to a Kickstarter near you for the more stuff.
You can put some more magnets in it if you want.
No, I knocked me.
Because if you put magnets in it, it'd be tougher to knock it over.
How would that? It's not how magnets work, Josh.
No, I listen to the Insane Clown Posse. Here's the D6s on the frag tips. Now, the reason I'm swinging this way, I'm not good at math. Matt says that this is mathematically worse.
But you like it better.
But it sounded cooler, and it seemed to upset him. So there you go. Look at that. This is 12 attacks.
That's still not better.
And these are going to be 3s into 4s. Rolled very average. Okay, there you go. 5 wounding hits. What's your 3 up invuln save?
4 up invuln.
Oh, is it 4 up
Yeah,
invuln?
you're thinking older editions.
Yeah, I am.
He's alive, see?
Yeah, but he's only got 1 wound left. That's way better.
Doesn't matter. My math was right. Do the horses attack?
Probably, actually. I do get extra attacks on the hooves.
The hooves.
They hit on 4s.
And then strength.
They're strength 4.
5's to wound.
Take 2 more saves.
Okay, 2
Nerd.
more saves. I got 1 wound left. Ready? You got him. The hoof went.
Huzzah!
And you killed the zoanthrope.
I'm very proud of myself.
You should be. You monster. Winged Tyranid Prime will attack back into your Lehman Russ, hitting on 2s. Was sustained. And then, oh yeah, I forgot. No, I wasn't forgetting sustained. I think I was doing it.
Yeah.
Strength 7, so 5's to wound. We got 2 wounds at AP 1, so 3 up saves. You're fine.
Go home. Now the rest of the swings, which is just the same as...
No, they're only 1 damage. Twin linked.
Oh.
So we're hitting on 2s.
2s, yeah, okay.
Sustained.
I like it.
Sustained. 5's to wound. So we got 3 wounds, AP 2.
AP 1 or 2?
2.
Oh, okay.
The other ones are, yeah, it's... So
Look at that.
2 of them go through for 1 damage each.
Okay, I'm down to
11
wounds. Here's a quick little sweep at the end of my turn. Definitely clearing out a lot of priority targets and really picking on the things that you have that's good at killing my Leman Russes, my armored reinforcements.
Yeah. So at this point, I'm going to call it. We've been playing for a while. I know it's only been 3 turns, but it's been 3 very eventful turns. But you've killed all my heavy hitters that can really do anything. The High Tyrant and the Carnifex could still do something, but we're talking like 3 or 4 turns from now.
Yep.
That's plenty for you to wipe everything out, and then if you just play smart, you just keep backing up away from them, because they don't have much firepower.
Yeah, I basically envelop them, so no matter which way they go.
Yeah, and your Leman Russes just outflank. You pop, and you'll eventually, either you'll kill them or you'll just avoid them altogether because of how late they showed up. Which is fine, that's an interesting aspect of the game. There's a reason they got rid of that, but I don't mind going back to it because it's a fresh new way to do it. So yeah, and I think I've killed like 380 points, and you've killed like
approximately
600 points so
we were
far.
doing some math.
But you'll quickly, because right now I have a lot of partially hurt squads, so in the next volley you're going to add hundreds of points to that. And maybe I'll get that Leman Russ down to half with another volley in close combat.
I mean, you did 2 wounds to it.
Yeah, I know.
So,
but I could get luckier and get.
Yeah, I guess you might get it down to half.
Yeah, I do have sustained hits, and I'm wounding on 5s. I could pop a strat to wound better, but it's a lot of work to maybe get a few more points, and in the meantime, you're going to wipe out all these squads. So, because of how long we've already been playing and the time of day that it is and the state of the board, definitely going to call it. That's one thing they have to realize. You don't see this from home, but how long we've been playing. And so sometimes you've played long enough. You can see how long this battle report is already. That I think we've shown enough, and it's been fun. And I got to kill a bunch of guardsmen in spectacular ways. And then it just wasn't enough, which is exactly what the guard are supposed to do.
Yeah, that's the thing is, in my mind, because again, my litmus test is if somebody were to sit down and watch this really quick and try to write a quick little fluff blurb on what happened, a little narrative, it makes sense that, yeah, the guard had a little diversionary position as well as a main position. We kind of push forth from it. We draw the Tyranids in. Then there's a armored counterattack.
Yeah.
So things looked a little bit grim as I was taking casualties, getting stuff blown up, and lost a bunch over there, and then it's that sigh of relief, and I just push back.
Yeah.
So yeah, I dig it. I like it.
And then they
Matt
go
was
back out
very
and
kind.
they pick up all the weapons so they can give it to the next guardsman.
Yep. Because now I start to be aggressive with the Kazarkin squad, knowing that if they die, I can just bring them back. Essentially, the way we're playing, that would give up more points.
Yeah.
But still, it doesn't matter because they would just. I think they could just deep strike in and make fun of you.
Yeah. Essentially.
So, yeah.
But we had some cool moments, so I'm happy to see that. And I definitely had some, as much as the Bulgar are still alive, the melee warriors going in there and just cleaning up was really nice. And disappointing to see the zone threats not really do much. And the exocrines, 1 or 2 shots basically do nothing. But that's not true. He opened up and killed.
Yeah, you opened up. You
killed the autocannons, but that's 65 points.
It's 65 points, but it was important because they're 2 shots each, strength 9, -1, 3 damage.
So they're good at killing warriors.
And they as soon as those warriors come through, your melee warriors are on this side.
Yeah.
So you had to get close. So yeah,
it was a good
It was a good Overwatch.
It was a good Overwatch. It wasn't points-wise worth it, but it was firepower worth it.
Yep.
So I'm happy with that. And I should have just popped them away. My next volley against them, I should have moved and just taken the penalty and not get the +1, and then you wouldn't be able to volley across. And then he could pop out and do some more damage against other stuff.
Well, I think you're a little bit emboldened by the fact that my Rust didn't do anything the first time.
Yeah, and then the second time he just got it in one go. So good game. I really do enjoy going back to old edition stuff. You're probably going to see more of that kind of idea in the future of mini wargaming because we're starting to get that itch, that nostalgia itch, to go back to these editions that I don't know if you could arguably say they're better or worse, but they are a lot of fun. And that's one thing that we would love to experience and to experiment with as well. So that's all I got.
Well, folks, thanks for tuning in. Leave some comments, leave some love down below. Other than that, keep being awesome, and as always,
Happy wargaming.